experiencing right now. So I think that this is going to be a pretty big adjustment when she.
But it's pretty weird, though. I mean, so the Daily Mail just had her in Israel not that long ago. We know that I think she has a French passport. She certainly spent a lot of time in the UK. Her father was English, Robert Maxwell. She had to have known that American authorities were after her. Do you have any sense of why she would be in this country right now?
It's very bizarre. I mean, people were shocked to hear that. There were rumors of all different places that she was supposedly at. I mean, some people claims maybe Paris. I mean, people had spotted her in Paris.
Right.
There were claims about London. There were claims even about like the Israeli embassy and things like that. So yeah, there's been some pretty wild speculation. But I think generally the idea was people assumed she was out of the country. I mean,
right.
She was born in France. So she was able to, you know, France would not have necessarily extradited her. She would not have been able to be extradited necessarily from France. So it was very surprising that she is hiding out really under everyone's noses in the United States, within driving distance of the U.S. Attorney's Office that is prosecuting her right now. It definitely came as a shock.
Have the FBI spoken, do you know, to Reid Hoffman, who was one of the people who apparently helped get Jeffrey Epstein off the charges the first time he was charged? He might have interesting information. Have the feds talked to him?
Well, I don't know about Reid Hoffman in particular. I think that a lot of the friends of Jeffrey Epstein, who were very relieved after he died, are probably pretty terrified right now at this moment, because I think that Ghislaine Maxwell has every incentive to talk in this situation. I mean, Epstein is dead, so she doesn't really have to worry about protecting him or anything else at this point.
That's right.
And I think that DOJ also has more leeway to potentially cut a deal with her than it did with Epstein, because he was accused of being the kingpin in this situation. I think that they would, because she was assisting him with this, and she was not necessarily the kingpin, I think that they might have more room to try to deal with her.
So in 10 seconds, tell me, just from all the research you've done on Maxwell, does she seem like the kind of person who might take her own life in custody? I just want to get this out here early.
Absolutely not. But again, this is a lifestyle that she is not used to. I think that we need to hear directly from DOJ about how they're going to fix the problems and make sure that this doesn't happen again in this situation, and that these victims are able to find justice.
Yeah, amen. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate it.